Okay, welcome to my first video on how to do this. So, I built this server, right? It's all snazzy, got everything. You know, you spent months on this stuff. It looks pretty cool, but then you got a new problem. What's that? Well, you want a welcome message. You want one that looks kind of like this, works like this. Well, how do you do it? Well, let me tell you how. So, for this, I'm using Carlbot. In order to do it, if you go to Carlbot, you have these two websites. I'd recommend opening both of them. On the here, it'll lead you to basically the Carlbot dashboard and then the Carlbot docs. And the Carlbot docs give you like all the commands and stuff. Not all of them, but you know, whatever. And then it'll ask you to either sign in, and if you're already signed into your Carlbot, it'll just say manage. So you go to manage, you go to your server you want, and then over down here under utility will be welcome. This is how you do it. So it gives you a bunch of options: leave, message, DM on. The only thing we care about is the welcome message. And as you just saw there's hold on, there's it'll just have this, but then you have an embed version, so you could like do stuff like hello, and you can have it type normally, like Carlbot just typing normally, or you can have Carlbot type through what's it called? The embed. You have an embed, set embed basically. So one thing I would like to say too is I'll give you a rundown of how this works real quick. So I'm gonna just go trigger all of these, so that way you can see what it all looks like. That way you can kind of eyeball what you're looking at. Also, say ahead of time when you're giving Carlbot images to use on your welcome message, you can't just like upload an image. So instead, what you have to do is you have to send an image somewhere on another Discord channel, and then you could use the image later. So the way it works is by linking. So you come over here, you copy image link. You won't copy image and save image won't work for this. Just copy image link. Then when you have that, so see right here it says thumbnail. So that's like the thumbnail for the small top right. You could go over and then you have to get, once you get that link, you're good. And then for this one here, for example, I got like a watermelon type color. Copy image link, and you come over to the footer icon and you get that. So now if we save this, and then we could actually look at how this works. So in order to test your welcome message, you know, instead of having your friend join like crazy, what you do is you say test greet, and then they'll give it to you. So now you can see where all those things were. So that's where the green one went. So when they say like this one here is that, and then you got your footer, which is like this. So you would put like, you could put like another icon, you know, down there, like a little welcome mascot or something, and then you have your title over here. Now I will say, so like let me give you like another rundown onto this. So like this is gonna be your main image, or whatever. This could look like almost like the user that's making this embed type thing. Now, in order to get it to do stuff, so like you see over here, hey, you're the 10th member, or whatever, that's supposed to be me, or whatever. This is it's kind of fancy, because I could go over, and you see, oh, it did the same one. I don't know why it does that. Okay, let me actually go clear all this out real quick, to make it look fancier for your eyes. Save. Okay, and you also can see it saying hello, the turtle outside the embed as well. But if we go over back to test greet real quick, and we try this again, welcome. We hope you enjoy your stay. It's randomized. It's actually randomized by quite a bit. So like over here, welcome, glad you're here, or you know, if it loads, hold on, it might have to, glad you're here, or whatever. How you get that to work is over here. It has your format. So what you do is you would use this function, and you would put your first message, and then you would separate it by this, and then you put your second message in that, and that's how you get randomized messages. So the way I specifically did this is actually two sections of randomized. This is randomized, and this is randomized. So you can say, hey, hello, welcome, or good to have you, glad you're here, or we hope you enjoy your stay, or you're the whatever member. And that's how I did mine, and you can see it over here. One thing I'll say is you probably would think that it would look really good in the title. Actually, hold on, let me show it to you. I could just, maybe I shouldn't show it to you because it'll show my thing. Okay. Well, anyways, you think that it would look better if you had the test greet, sorry, this thing in here because it'd be bold and it would look better. Problem is, it won't work for the tags when you do the mention command. So over here, we got our random, which is basically this right here. And I got my 3 messages. So I got hello, hello, hey, and welcome, separated by these. Then I have the mention, which you have over here, which tells you the person joining or leaving. And then I got another random right here. And then I got the first message, we hope you things, separated by this, good to have you, separated by this, you're the, and then I copied this and put it right here, member, and then glad you're here. So, like 4 right there. When you use this in the title, it breaks on the mention right here. So when it actually shows the user's name, what will still happen is it'll show their Discord ID. Now, another thing too, though, is another thing you might want to look out for when you make this is this right here, how you get this to work, which is like, so you can link them right to it, and I actually struggled with this for a little bit myself, which is right down here, you'll see this huge list of a URL, basically, and that's it's so silly, but that's what you use to do that. So what you do is you go over to whatever, let's say for example you want them to go to rules. Say, hey, check out the rules. And once you do that, go over and, think. But I know they go through the rules first, and then they get verified to even see the rest of the server. So I want them to customize their stuff later. So what you would do is you come over to copy link. If you don't have this, you might have to go over to your settings and enable, like your Discord settings, and enable developer mode. Oh, I gotta be careful how I'm doing this. Okay, thank God my stuff's blanked out. Let me see if I can find it real quick without doxing. Let me shoot it myself. Come on. Okay, somewhere in here, advanced. Yeah, developer mode. You turn on developer mode, and if it doesn't let you do that, it should let you do that, but if it doesn't, then that's how you get the link. Once you get that link, you put that in. You can't just do like what you would do normally, where you would say hashtag roles, and then it would work, because it doesn't know that from here, right? The CarlBot doesn't know what that is. So what you have to do is you have to link it directly to it, and then it will do it, right? So that's how you do. You put that in there, and then, right there, and then you literally can, link out to the rules that they could click this, do whatever else. So that's how you do it. Don't put this, don't put any mentions of the title, won't work. And then that's right here. Where is it? This is what it looks like when everything is triggered. You can customize it however you want to look. If you want to change this color, you can do that for the color picker over here. If you want to have regular message and an embed. One thing I will recommend, though, just saying it for the record, is, this is just me talking. Don't, personally, it's up to you however you want to do this. Don't make it too big, your thing, because these will start stacking. If you have no activity in your general, you'll have a whole bunch of these going down there, and if each one's huge, you'll block a huge chunk of the chat, right? So you want it to not be super intrusive. Is kind of the way I went about it. But in a nutshell, that's how you set up your welcome message. Hope you learned everything you're looking for. And yeah.